good to be back in California. And it's good to see all you guys too. Can't seem to get it to understeer, which is never a bad thing.
What it's like to drive, it's a blast to drive. I mean, it's fun, it's powerful, it's a little dangerous, you know, it all adds to the mystique, you know what I mean? It don't steer as good as the new cars or handle like the new cars, but you feel like you're actually driving, you know, you're part of the car, you know, everything's working together as one, especially when you're driving something that's older than you. It's realize when you took it from ready for the junkyard and turned it into something that people enjoy to look at or come up to you, and nice car, and you know, it draws attention wherever you go. I mean, not women, but guys. David Ruskitis with the 1967 Pontiac GTO I've owned since 1988. My dad's always had Pontiacs, so even as a little kid I remember standing behind the driver's seat, standing up holding onto the back while he's flying down the road, you know, like 100, 120. Then we came across this one for $500, blown motor. It was like a dark blue. You know, the quarter panels were rusted out, and the trunk was 8 out. I was like 16, so when he brought it home, I'm washing it the next day, and I'm sitting in it, I'm like, yeah, it looks good. I'm ready to just get it running and take it out, you know what I mean? And I went away for the weekend down some friends, and I came home like Sunday, and he had the whole car, like the whole front clip off of it, the engine out of it, the interior ripped out, and I was like, oh my God, you know, what happened to my car? It was around 92, I think, is when I first had it on the road. And the first couple times I took it out, I was a little nervous and intimidated. I was always worried, well, if it breaks down, am I going to know how to fix it? So the first couple times out, I always tried to make sure I had somebody with me. That way, if I was on the side of the road, I'd at least have somebody to talk to. Well, when I first put it together, I had a 68 400 motor, Ford 30 over, 69 Ram Air 4 cam out of like what became standard in like a 69 Judge, with a 66 tri-power intake, an automatic turbo 400, 12-bolt Chevy rear with 410 gears. And that's what I used to run around town in when I first brought it out and used to race it. It would run anywhere from 1280s to mid to high 13s depending on the conditions, or if I tried something a little here and there, but it was usually consistently like a flat 13-second car. And then now I pulled that motor out and got a 70 455 Pontiac motor, and it's a 467 cubic inch now with factory cast iron heads that have been ported. 626 roller cam with a Warrior intake and a 1050 Dominator. Got like 1102 out of it, was my best time. My dad used to get his car tuned years ago by a guy that had a garage in Joppa Road. And he had a 61 Pontiac, and it had Little Chief written across the front fender. And I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to take that name and put it on my car. And it just kind of stuck, and a lot of people might not know my name that we used to hang out with, but a lot of them will either remember the car or just say Chief or Little Chief, or you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, now I feel that's the car, that's all part of it. They say to try to take young kids and take them for a ride, or you know, so they can have that experience, or maybe get that gumption to say, well, I like to have something like that, because if not, I mean, once we all get older, who will want to fix them up if they don't know what the feel or the drive of it is, you know what I mean?